And now for our Plesiosaurus. It's a swimming dinosaur, for those who are unaware of that. Some people think this may be what the Loch Ness Monster is. Who knows? I've chosen orange for this just because it's a bright, pretty color. I've got two 160s, each with about a 2.5-inch tail left and uninflated on them. I've got, excuse me, two rounds, naturally an orange and a white. The orange is blown up to about 2 to 2.5 inches. The white is about 1.5 inches for the eyes and the cheeks again. And then I've got a 260 with about a 3.5 to 4-inch tail left and inflated on it. And we're going to start with it. We're going to take at the end of the bubble and we're going to make about a 2-inch bubble, followed by another bubble the same size. Then we're going to lock those two together, grab the knot, and then tuck the nozzle in back through to secure it. Just like that. Now we're going to take our 5-inch round orange. We're going to divide that into 2 equal bubbles here. Just like that. And we're going to lock those at the base of where those connect. Then we're going to take our white 5-inch round, do the same thing, divide it into 2 equal bubbles. And then again we're going to lock that around the jaws as well. There's the head of our Plesiosaurus. Now we're going to take and make a neck. Make about a 3 to 3.5-inch bubble. They have a little longer neck. And then we're going to take and make a small round bubble, and of course make that a pinch twist. Then we're going to make about a 3 to 3.5-inch bubble. Another small round bubble. Make that one a pinch twist as well. Now we need 2 more bubbles, the same size as those two there. So there's our first one, and we're going to lock it into that front pinch twist. We're going to make our second one, and then lock it back into the back pinch twist. And what's left becomes his tail. Now there's the main body of our Plesiosaurus. Now we're going to take either one of our 160s, it doesn't matter which one, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it in half, give it a little bit of a squeeze to soften it, and then I'm going to take and tie the ends together to make a loop. I'm going to trim this excess off here. Now what we're going to do with this one here that we made it a loop is we're going to find the middle of it and divide it into 2 equal bubbles, just like that. And we're going to take those, bring the middle together, make a figure 8, lock them together. Then we're going to take our Plesiosaurus here, our body, and it doesn't matter if you want to make this the front or the back flippers. Just bring it around from the top to the bottom, cross them over, locking them in place. Just like that. And there's his flippers. And then what I'll do is I'll take and I'll come along, not quite to where it starts bending around about, you can see about there. And I'll put a twist in that, and it gives it more of a flipper sort of shape, and you can kind of give a little bit of shape like that. Do the same for the other side. So you can see how that makes it look more like a flipper. And you can see why I didn't blow that 160 up all the way, because even with it leaving about a 3 or 4-inch tail uninflated, those are still some pretty long flippers, but it gives this guy extra character. Now we're going to take our other 160 and just repeat that same process. Remember to give it a squeeze to sort of soften it. And what that does is when we get ready, after we tied it in and twist it at a time or two, we go to put those twists on the outside and make sure that it's soft enough that it's not going to pop when you go to do that. And just like the other, we're going to divide this into 2 equal bubbles. Make them into a figure 8. And then lock this onto the other end of our dinosaur here. Cross them over. Just like that. And then take our pins. Give them a little shake. Getting this cut right. Oh, poor guy's blind. Can't see where he's going. Let's give him some eyes. And there we have our Plesiosaurus.